Hello everybody, this is Uncle Jack with another eFootball 2025 video. This is gonna be the fourth and final video for the starting from scratch team with my new game plan and strategies and gimmicks to reach second division while being a, let's say, regular player, like a standard common player, and to reach second division also bypassing the new gameplay, which is very bad for my kind of play. And I think, in my opinion, is harder on like normal players, regular players. Okay, so this final video was going to be about a little detail about how to trespass, or I don't know if the word is trespass, it sounds like invading something, but how to pass abilities from one player to the other, and options for players to build your team. And so let's go straight to that. When you get ability trainings, you can go to player options and you have this skill training. In skill training, you assign abilities, up to 5 extra abilities, using skill training programs, which are 0 right now. I would love to have like hundreds of those, but it's one of the most difficult things to get in game. They give like 3 or maybe let's say 6 a week, but it's random the type of ability you're gonna get. So it's very difficult to get all the abilities that you need for all your players, because you kind of need, I don't know, 20 of the same ability, and you get one on maybe 10, 20, 30 tries. So yeah, it's very difficult to get, for example, fighting spirit for every player, or long range shooting. Okay, so when you assign the ability, it's gonna be random. You can watch, there is many videos explaining this thing. I'm just gonna explain it because I talked about abilities, and I think if you just see this set of videos, you will also need that information, because it's something I start using like a lot after I started playing the game. So I wasted tons and tons of abilities. It was a disaster. And resetting abilities, you can't reset abilities. You can step on abilities. For example, let's say I don't want weighted pass. Well, then I will be in the need of using a skill training program to override this one, and I will be getting a random ability. So I need, for Savitzer, I need, for example, soul control. I will be overwriting one time after the other, like over and over and over, until I get what I need. That's very difficult. You're gonna lose, I don't know, just too many of those skill training programs. And in my case, what happened was that after I realized I fucked it up, I started selling players who were incomplete or annoying, because I don't want broken stuff. Stuff that was disrupted or ruined during my learning time. Well, I just sell it. I just sell it, and it was very painful. I sold Rafa Silva. I sold the special Ronaldo. That was criminal. Selling that Ronaldo, that was crazy. And I sold a bunch of very good players. But well, okay. So I don't recommend doing that. I did that because I'm kind of obsessive. So that's about when it comes to the resetting abilities. Okay, so the way you have to handle this ability training stuff is like this. You have to buy in the market, you have to buy 0 GP players, like free players. Free players are the worst kind of player, and they have no abilities. They have no abilities. Well, I mean, this one has abilities because I put one, but let's say the other one has that, and this, this. Anyone? Ah, fudge. Okay, whatever. These guys come with no ability at all. Ah, fuck. I'm gonna go and search for one. Damn it. Yeah, of course. Oh, and there is music. Good. Also noise. That's beautiful. Murphy's Law. Okay, so you have to go to a standard player list. I have this set to always have the 0 GP players when I enter the thing. And you have to buy 0 GP player who's also not a goalkeeper. Goalkeepers are only gonna be able to pass abilities to other goalkeepers. So remember that. No Verlaine. No Verlaine. No. So Raquel Lombardi, but I would like to go around this place. This one is another goalkeeper. Sandro Callejo, this one is okay, it's a wing, something like that. So just check it, but you see, 0 abilities, 0 GP. You buy one, you can buy 10 of this guy, for example. Also music. You can buy 10 of that guy. So you will have a bunch of them, not to be in the need of going to contract every time you get a skill training program. So now you look your new 0 GP player. He's here. He's gonna be zero abilities, and you add one ability, right? Skill training, you stick one ability. If you get one of the abilities you want, then you keep it. If you get something you don't want, you keep sticking skill training programs until you have one that you are looking for, right? For example, I don't know, these guys have flip-flop. I really don't care about flip-flop, but sometimes it's good. Sliding tackle, this is good. Man marking, this is very good. So okay, so you get the ability. Once you get the ability you want, you go to the player, you go to legacy transfer. In legacy transfer, you go, the player you pick is the one who's going to get the ability. The player you pick now is gonna be erased. Of course, you can pass abilities from good players, so block your players. I didn't talk about this thing before, but I'm gonna show you, but it's stupid. But block your players. If you block them, you can't erase them. It's very important. Okay, so let's say you want chip shot control. You go to chip shot control, you confirm, and you pass the ability. Now, what's the deal with this thing? It's super expensive. 257,000 GP. I have 400,000. Imagine, I have been playing for a long time. I, I am always out of GPs. I really need a lot more of GPs. But you can. I mean, I guess I'm able to perform an ability pass a week, maybe a week and a half to pass an ability. Of course, during certain periods in the game or after getting a lot of players and training them, you can start selling them. And during last year, I sold like, I don't know, like 200 players, and I got millions that I used almost immediately to pass abilities and to do something that's not needed anymore. That was resetting ability points. That was terrible. Okay, so lack of experience. All right, so it's very expensive. You have to think about what you want to pass and priorities. If you have a forward without first time shot, well, then you should start by adding that kind of, it's a first time shot, one time shot. So you do that. Or if you have a forward without fighting spirit, or a defender without fighting spirit, or defender without interception or blocking, you have to fix that. Those are top priority abilities. All right, so that's the way you pass abilities without losing skill training programs. Now, having said that, if you are too far away from 250,000 GP, and you're gonna get, for example, 3 skill training programs, and then you will get another 3, well, it's not wrong nor bad to play casino a little bit. For example, I'm playing casino with Luis Garcia right now. So if I have the money, I have the GP, I will try to get a good ability in for other players with the proper passing of abilities. But if I don't want to waste the money, or I don't have the GP, then I will be rolling random skill training programs on that blocker. What is the point of that? Well, I get a lot of good abilities by doing that, which accelerates the rate in which I complete players. For example, I wasn't getting long range shooting for Bellingham, and I tried to get it, and I tried, and I was getting all those sliding tackles and man markings. So I said, and at the time I was out of GP, so I said, fuck it, I'm gonna start resetting Bellingham's ability, the one I didn't want, which was blocking, and fuck it. With a little bit of luck, I will get what I want, and I will save 250,000 GP. Well, long range shooting, you see? So it's very good. For example, I got fighting spirit for Calvert-Lewin, fighting spirit, and doing that, it was like 1-2 times and fighting spirit. After that, I started passing the abilities because fighting spirit was too good, and I said, I'm not gonna start rolling shit to have Calvert-Lewin like half-baked. Yeah. So you can also do that. It's not bad. And as a general rule, I mean, you do that with the first ability, maybe 2, but with the first ability, you start rolling, and in 3 tries, as a general rule, you get one of the 5 or 6 you need, because there is a quite a like high rate, high percentage of chance of getting one of the things you want. If you have 3, for example, like right now, it becomes quite difficult because I need only one-time passing and soul control. So I need to get those and do the transfer. So that's for the passing of abilities. And the other, during the third video, I talked about picking characters with a lot of abilities and with certain amount of abilities. I think that the best example of what is that you should get, this guy is a monster in my opinion. I mean, the problem is he doesn't jump. It's not that good for me, but it will be an incredible AMF. Now check this out. He has not a single useless ability. Everything is top priority. Everything is the best of the best. He has double touch, soul control. There you go with the double touch. Long range curler, long range shooting. Of course, blitz curler is the special ability. He has acrobatic finishing, one-time shot, one-touch pass, through passing, outside curler, which is, in my opinion, one of the top 5 mandatory abilities for every character, like every character. I explained that during the previous video. Outside curler, just, you need to have that. A lot of people say you shouldn't have that on ambidextrous players, like dominant leg very high, like non-dominant leg very high, but I think that's not right, because yes, it might solve some super shooting situations, not having outside curler, but it's gonna make the player slow when he does certain type of passes. And yeah, it's just try to understand the game and make your own, like, get your own conclusions. But yeah, I think you should have outside curler on every character. And check this out, with all those abilities, you need fighting spirit and then passing, a lot of passing, like fighting spirit, pinpoint crossing, weighted pass, low lofted pass, I don't know the exact name, and heel trick. There you go. And it's just a mad monster. Maybe you could avoid low lofted pass and weighted pass and get interception. If he is going to be a AMF, you should have interception. He has not that much defense, so yeah, it's kind of okay. Yeah, well, Berkham is a monster when it comes to abilities, but yeah, AMF, I said AMF, he's short, not short, he doesn't jump, and he has no defense, so yeah, okay, maybe the AMF position is not a very good idea. Just let the guy be forward. But his abilities are crazy. And okay, so that's that. Now let's talk about, let's see, time 19, okay. Let's talk about characters you could pick to build a team without epic players. Of course, if you have access to epic players, just get the epic players and place them in their proper position, because you're gonna have the perfect team. If you have Vieira, you don't need my help for anything. Just Vieira, DMF, and that's it. You have Gullit, AMF, and that's it. You don't need to think. You can be a goddamn zombie. Okay, so that's that. And oh, yeah, before the choosing of players, I forgot to say that my players sometimes have their level, their medial, they're like the level they should have is lower and sometimes quite lower than what it should be. Like Son, for example, he's 96, he should be 100. So why? Well, because to fix my gameplay problem, I told you I decided to win the midfield with aerial playing. I need to win aerial battles, and I need to be able to head the ball in front of the goal. So I'm gonna be crossing the ball a lot. I need my wings and my left and right midfielders to be able to force the win when it comes to aerial battles. Instead of doing a proper pass, I'm gonna be doing proper passing and desperate passing, but I wanna win at least 70% of those passes. How you do that? Well, either you're gonna force other players to change their strategy and change their players, which is going to ruin or at least annoy their gameplay and their strategy, or they gonna stick to what they know. As a general rule, players stick to what they know, and if they have Roberto Carlos defending and attacking one of the sides, probably the left one, they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose. If Roberto Carlos defends, is going to fall under 90 points jumping zone. If Roberto Carlos goes to the attack and they kick the ball and they try to win the midfield, they're gonna have to face with Roberto Carlos a 90 jumping Alfonso Davids with aerial superiority and 185 centimeters. They will lose without a doubt. 9 out of 10 balls they will lose. Let's say players are doing N'Golo Kanté, I don't know, Messi, here maybe Neymar, and here, I don't know, Van der Vaart. They will have to generally face Davids and they will lose. Son and 186 with 81 jumping Bellingham, and he's waiting for aerial superiority, and he's not the ideal player because if I had better players for that position, Bellingham will be reinforcing this 75 jumping 178 Savitzer, who is occupying this place because he is very good at everything AMF should do. A little bit of defense, dribbling, passing, kicking, accuracy, and he has an impressive ability pack. but he's not my ideal player for that position. With Bellingham in this position, and he is more or less ideal, Bellingham's position will be occupied by a 92 Luis Garcia, 92 jumping Luis Garcia, 177 height, and you should check. Luis Garcia is 100 level 100 if you build him properly. But I need that jumping, and I need some physical contact, so I sticked like, can't remember, a lot. 10 points aerial strength and 6 goalkeeping for jump. That's just fucking stupid for Garcia, but it works. It works. Garcia is going to run, he's going to kick, he's going to score, he's going to dribble a little bit. But I don't need that much dribble anymore, because I hate finesse dribbling, and if I try to dribble the way I like to dribble, they get locked in that pushing and forcing with the arms animation, and I will lose the ball. So now I can sacrifice dribble points and offensive awareness points for jumping and physical contact, and it's working. So Luis Garcia is going to get that position, and I need this guy to be well, it's a choice. It's an optional card for different positions. So this McKennie, if I have problems with Okafor and Son, he will take this position because he has like the entire midfield. So he's going to get Son's position, which is with this AMF position, the best two positions for McKennie. I would like to have him as a DMF, but he can be a DMF. Why CMF? You have to be DMF. Well, whatever. I keep touching shit while explaining, and then everything goes bananas. What happens if I use subtactic? Okay. Subtactic was okay. Okay, so I would like to use McKennie here, but he can play here, and he will be 92 jumping McKennie with 178, 82 physical contact, and this guy is one of the best players I have. And we're gonna talk about that in a jiffy. Alright, so Bellingham is not ideal, even with 186 and 81 jumping. I need more. Moto chica. And so that's what I wanted to say. It's better, in my opinion, it's better to lower the level of the player while adjusting stats to the perfect stats that you need. Haaland is 98 because he's very good, but he should be 101, 102. If you stick with 98 Haaland, you can get a very, very interesting 99 physical contact, 90 jumping. So it's better to bomb the levels and get special stats, because it's also known that GP players have a very low level, but some GP players are much better than epic counterparts with everything like kind of very good. Sometimes GP players are bad at, I don't know, dribbling and finishing, but suddenly they are 99 jumping physical contact, and sometimes you want those bastards to be a center forward who jumps and wins balls. So maybe in that case, the GP player is going to be better than an epic player, and with level, I don't know, 88 or 90. So you have to think about that while building your team. Okay, I think that's enough for the leveling and assigning points to the stats. In the future, you know, if someone likes this shit and you want for me to talk about particular players, and we can check the way I assign points to that player, or or maybe the strategy, the idea behind points for defenders, midfielders, and forwards. But there are many videos explaining that, and it's kind of self-explanatory. It's more about what you want, right? But in my case, and for this strategy, and all these 4 videos are meant to work with a certain type of training, which is jumping and physical contact. You have to have good players with everything good, but they need to be over, I don't know, 175 centimeters, and they should have from 80 to 99 jumping, and as a general rule, exceptions like Bellingham, I can withstand less than 85 jumping, but as a general rule that wouldn't be good. And another exception is Davids, because he's 168, but physical contact 96 and jumping 93 makes him a GOAT. He jumps, and he jumps faster than other players, higher than other players, but he reaches the maximum point before the other players, and he wins. By the time Haaland is trying to reach his maximum jumping height, well, Davids won the ball, came back to the ground, started running, and yeah. So there are players like these Davids who are going to make a difference. So you can sacrifice height in order to have monster-like physicality. Just a 90 speed, 100 stamina, kicking power, jumping, physical, and acceleration and balance are very good. So just, this is just dumb. But of course I got this guy for free, so it wasn't like I went berserk with money just to get the monster. It's just coincidence. Okay, so now we're gonna close this video with, let's see, time it's 30. Okay, we have, I hope I don't reach an hour again. Let's talk about options. So you can pause the video and check which players I'm using. So if you have some of these players, well, they are amazing options. I reached 2nd division with these players. What's the thing? Okay, during the previous video, I showed you about which abilities they need, because Davids is not ready to play, Ruben Diaz is not ready to play, Saliba is not ready to play. Well, the rest is okay. The rest is fine. You could start playing right off the bat with the other players. And now you can pause the video around these ones. These are my subs. If you got during the special Epic Box 2025, you got players like Calvert-Lewin or McKennie, I hope you didn't sell them. You didn't sell them, yeah, because they are too good. McKennie is like one of my main midfielders, and Calvert-Lewin is actually my main center forward. Check this guy. It's 96 speed, 99 jumping, 90 physical contact, and 93 heading. He has a nice, okay finishing, a little bit of curl, acceleration is fine for a forward, balance is super fine for a forward. He has more ball control than Haaland. He's 187, 99 jumping, dude. This guy is a monster. But he comes with heading aerial superiority, so it's ready to go. But you also have chip shot control, heel trick, long range shooting, one-time shot. It's crazy. It's crazy. He's lacking fighting spirit, but okay, just try to get it. And outside curler, of course, because I told you. Super sub is not actually necessary. I think it's amazing for this guy, and that's why Haaland is. That's the why. That's why Haaland is a starting player, because Haaland doesn't have yet super sub. The other Haaland had a natural super sub. This one doesn't. He has natural aerial superiority. So after I get super sub for Haaland, Haaland is going back to the bench. Just to clarify. Okay, so these are my subs. Piotr Zielinski, it's better than Savitzer. He's very good, but he's lacking fighting spirit, and until the fighting spirit, he's going to be a sub. And this guy is an obvious choice, and Beckenbauer is here just because Edgar Davids is a stupid monster. But check this out, dudes. I changed Beckenbauer. He still has 90 tackling. He's not going to be a defender, so he doesn't like a center back. He's not going to be in the need of 90 aggression or defensive engagement, but he has 99 jumping. 99 jumping with 181, and this way I was able to solve a little fuck up of mine, which was not adding aerial superiority and maybe heading. He doesn't have a sliding tackle, but I don't care about sliding tackle. The thing is, Beckenbauer is one of my best outside shooters, so I stayed with long range curler, and soul control for me is necessary. DMFs need soul control, and I added the passing, one touch pass and through passing. They are necessary for DMFs and all midfielders, for all midfielders. So yeah, but I think you could avoid the long range curler and add aerial superiority. Yeah. He has outside curler too, so yeah, this guy's a bloody monster. I hope you have you got Beckenbauer, because he was super free. Like, I think the only epic player that was 100% sure obtainable. Okay, Drogba is gonna be like that now, and Ribery and Neymar. Yeah, of course. Neymar and Maradona, they were also 100% obtainable. Okay, so now I'm gonna talk about my options, because those are the players I have, and I can vouch for them. During 2024, all these players were amazing. But 2025, I think Pires is not good for regular players. Stoikov is still good. Oh, I'm gonna show this from the other game plan so I can switch players and shit. So okay, but we could start from these players. If you have these players, well, Conceição is not good. He's not a good option. I don't know, for that side I don't have many good players. I think I will have to stick with this guy, okay, Garcia, I don't know, okay, here, fuck. Garcia will be the best option anyways. Oh, wait, someone not that disgusting for that position. Well, is here? No. It will be Denoni. Where is Denoni? I think he's in the bottom. Noni, there you go. Denoni Madueke. This guy was from the previous season. Lots of players got the special dribbling Madueke, but he's 182 and jumping 80. He's close to Bellingham. It's not bad. He's a lefty. He has pinpoint crossing and a bunch of good abilities, double touch, soul control, but he has too many shitty dribbling stuff like scissor feint, Marseille turn, chop turn, cut behind and turn. Cut behind and turn is good. Inside bounce, piece of shit. So he loses too many abilities, but he's I think he's a playable option right now. Van der Vaart is good if you lower the level to obtain those 82 jumping. He's gonna be more or less okay, like a Savitzer. It's still not very good, but with the shooting abilities, I think Van der Vaart, and he's ambidextrous. He's the best options for players who obtain Van der Vaart. It's the best option for a normal team. Let's say if you don't have Gullit or Bellingham, Van der Vaart is very nice. You only need to add double touch, long range curler, interception, fighting spirit, and I don't know, maybe heel trick. Maybe heel trick because he has passing. One touch pass, through pass, weighted pass, pinpoint cross, outside curler. Yeah. This guy is fine. He needs probably heel trick. One time shot. He doesn't have one time shot, but I wouldn't add that. Just forget about that. And aerial superiority, all those things, no, because he's not good at defending. I mean, he's okay. I built him to be acceptable while defending, but he's not tall enough, so don't waste aerial superiority. Okay, so Van der Vaart goes. Dwight York. For those who got Dwight York, I hope you have gotten this one and not Van Nistelrooy. I sold Van Nistelrooy. I told you that. I sold Van Nistelrooy. Fuck Van Nistelrooy. I hate that guy. He was a fat fuck and he wasn't jumping. How annoying. But York, 99 jumping with physical contact 85 and 85 speed, acceleration 82. The guy is very good. He's 175, but 99 jumping. This guy wins balls, and he has 95 finishing and 94 heading. I love this guy. Why I'm not using this guy? This guy is going to replace Fernando Torres. Why I'm not using this guy? Because he's still lacking too many abilities. He needs heel trick, long range shooting, maybe, long range curler, aerial superiority, and I don't know, something else. One more. Soul control. Yeah, soul control. And yeah, maybe I will remove long range shooting and add double touch. Maybe the ideal York will be double touch, soul control, heel trick, long range curler, and aerial superiority. Yeah, okay. But remember, if you have York, lucky you. But push the jumping to 99. The guy is gonna pay. The guy is going to deliver. Well, Maradona, because I'm always using a short guy on that position, you could use, for example, Maradona. You need to, just in case, you should give him the forward position, but I think he could be SS without any added position. So, yeah, if you want to use it as like a second forward, you're gonna be fine. Everybody has Maradona, so it's a very good option, and he's too short, in my opinion, to be AMF. I was using him as a AMF classic 10, but Maradona wins. He kind of wins aerial balls. So if you don't have a very good Messi, I actually think Maradona is better than Messi. In certain situations, because he kind of jumps and win aerial balls. Yeah, so keep it in mind. Caicedo. Caicedo is a monster. This is from the special epic box for free. If you got Caicedo, or you fought to get Caicedo before, just use him. Use this guy. You could arrange the points to get 92 jumping with 78. I win balls with 168 height Davids and 95 jumping, or 93. So this guy is 178, 92, 80 physical, 96 stamina. Caicedo is a monster. He needs some abilities. I already gave him acrobatic clearance, but he needs blocker, some passing, but he has outside curler. Caicedo is great. Pinpoint crossing, that kind of thing. Yeah, but Caicedo is a monster. And a direct sub for Caicedo will be a player that a lot of people try to get, even from GPs, is Wilmer Barrios. This is like mini Caicedo, but with certain advantages. You stick it here. He has much more defense. So this guy is a master of disaster. He is 178 too. He's 2 points below Caicedo when it comes to jumping, but he has more physical contact. Same stamina. He has less acceleration, and less dribbling, but you don't actually need these guys to dribble. So depending on who's analyzing, they will say Barrios is much better than Caicedo because of the defense. And I kind of, I shift between that opinion. Sometimes I think this is better, sometimes Caicedo. Sometimes when this guy just keeps stealing balls just like that, I start thinking, fuck, man, maybe I should stick with Barrios and not Caicedo. But, Caicedo feels more like a medium point. He has more passing, more dribbling, and defense is quite good. And he has more, I think he has more kicking power. Yeah, kicking power is a disaster in Wilmer Barrios. So that's the real problem with Barrios, kicking power. I hate that kicking power. So definitely Caicedo is better. But they are both amazing. Kevin De Bruyne. Okay. No, not Kevin De Bruyne. He's very good, but you need to be a better player. Luke Shaw. This one was special. So kind of difficult to get. But if you have him, 185, 82 jumping, very good for a lateral fullback, offensive fullback, whatever. He has very good abilities. I already passed man marking, which was the one I think was needed the most. And then he needs a bunch of other abilities like aerial superiority and one-touch pass and maybe header or outside curler, definitely outside curler. And yeah, okay, but Shaw is a very good option. Let's check the time. 50. Okay, I have to close this video. I'm gonna try to show a bunch more. So Juan Foyt, it's 90 jumping. Try to search and analyze for yourselves because I will not have the time to keep showing stats. Thuram, you can get Thuram right now from nominative players, and it's right now in contracts. If you have a 5-star contract, get Thuram because I'm gonna show you this one. It's 90 jumping, 95 physical contact, 98 speed. It's another Haaland. Less finishing, but much more speed, much more stamina. It's very, very, very good, and he has much more ball control. You could give him double touch and soul control. And yeah, this guy, in my opinion, is a monster, and it's better than the one they gave before during 2024. Kim Min-jae, defending option, very good. These two, Tyrone Mings and Levi Colville, are not bad, and they happen to be lefties, so I think they're good. But this one doesn't have fighting spirit, so and blocking. He can't play. This guy is he's not good. Okay, but this guy is not necessary. Let's keep talking about more interesting players. Guardiola is okay for a starting team, but he is too short. 80 jumping is not enough. Okay, Fernando Torres is very, very good. Kimmich is okay, is very good. He's 80 in jumping. I think he will be AMF and not, I don't think he could be DMF. Too short and not too much jumping. But midfielder or offensive midfielder, yeah, he's one of the best of the best. I think AMF. I might switch Savitzer for Kimmich. I don't know. I need to think about it. Ruben Neves, he's fine because he's 180 but 73 jumping. AMF in my opinion, but he doesn't have the position. So yeah, I don't like Ruben Neves. Fuck him. Fuck Ruben Neves. Lautaro Martinez, yeah, he's a go. He has 90 jumping and he's very good. So if you have this one, or you can get another one, more or less they are all the same, they are all good, but turn him into a jumping monster. I think that's going to work. The league, too slow. I think it's good for a starting team, but I won't use him. Neymar Jr. Okay, this card I really like. I think without Son, my main character on the left will be, my wing will be Neymar. I built him to be a forward, so right now it's a problem because I won't use him as forward. He's too short and he has no passing abilities, which is super problematic. He has heel trick and one-time shot, but those are not the type of abilities I need, because I need to cross the ball from one point of the court to the other, to one side to the other. So yeah, Neymar is a problem right now, but he will be awesome with a little bit of passing and is very good as a forward if you don't have other like really good forwards. And he's jumping 80, so I built him to be jumping 80, and that's very good. Koundé, amazing lateral to the right. Christian Romero, completely built to play from the start, very good. These are short. This guy was one of my best guys. Now he's useless because he has 54 physical contact and I can't fix it. And he jumps 64. I can't fix this guy. I can't fix him. It's just shame. Rudiger. Well, Rudiger is one of my main defenders, so yeah. Virgil van Dijk, yes, but you should add fighting spirit. Ter Stegen, yes, very good. Keeper with JK low punt. Without JK low punt, I won't use the goalkeeper. Zé Roberto, jumping 80, 175. Okay, Zé Roberto is also a manageable AMF. If you got Zé Roberto, he could be AMF, but I will stick with Van der Vaart because non-dominant leg is medium, and that's really bad. That's really bad. Kicking power 90, 90 passing. He's very good, but medium. That's a real problem for me. Mikel Merino, player of the week. This special Mikel Merino card, amazing, AMF, and maybe well, I think he's AMF or midfield or AMF, not DMF. But I really like this card. He has super sub, fighting spirit, aerial superiority, heading, okay, whatever. All the red outside curler, monster. You should use him. Momo Salah. Well, Momo Salah is short. He has physical contact 70, and if you have to choose between Foden and Momo, pick Momo. Pick Salah. He's better, much better, because he has 95 finishing in my setup, of course, but 95 finishing, dudes. It's a monster. Davies, well, okay, Davies was on my main team, so of course. Jose Maria Jimenez, right off the bat, you could use this guy. If you got him like last year, he's a monster. Super good defender. Bremer, he's lacking abilities. No, not good. Ollie Watkins, special player of the week that came with Pires, completely free. This one is very good. This one is very good because he has fighting spirit, aerial superiority, and one-time shot, one-touch pass, heel trick. Amazing card. He's not the best, but he jumps 89 with 180. Aerial superiority, he's okay. Alexander Isak, you will get this guy. If you don't have anything else, Isak is fine. 192, 80 jumping, I don't like him. He's not gonna do things the way I need, but he's okay, and he has very good abilities. He needs a lot of other very good abilities, but Isak, properly built, is a very good option. Dani Carvajal, yes, this one is amazing. You have to add abilities, but this one is very good. No, Guerreiro is too short. Short. Okafor is on my main team, so of course yes. Lewandowski, yes. Theo Hernandez, yes. Di Marco, yeah, one of my best players. I don't like him anymore. Marquinhos, amazing. Soboslai, amazing. Sunset, amazing. Zakaria, a beast. Endrich, very good. Goretzka, very good. And I have no more time, dude, so yeah. It was almost over. Paquetá is good, and this guy, you could Get him right now. Amazing, amazing player. Check those numbers, pause the video. I have 10 seconds. I hope you enjoy this video. This is the last one, and I see you next time.